Hello and welcome back to BJG Reptiles. Today I'm going to be showing you all my animals in my zoo. So this is Jaffa. She's not going to come out for us because she's just fed. This is my normal corn snake. This is her Viv. A quick look. She's actually at the top of my zoo. Next up is Henry, the Mexican king snake. Now he is a much more interesting animal. Excuse the flash, by the way, it is night time, so he is actually hidden away in here. So as you can see with all his patterns, he's freshly shed. Oh, he's popped his head out. He thinks it's food time. Hello, Henry. You alright, buddy? We'll have to feed him soon. Hopefully I can do a feeding video. So Henry is actually terminally ill. He's not very well at all. He does have a form of cancer. He's got a couple of scars from where he had to have a couple of operations. He's doing okay, but he is in palliative care. Which means end of life care. So he will be with me until he sees a serious deterioration and I might have to take him to the vets. But yeah, he's a wonderful, wonderful animal. I will close this before I lose a finger. Next along is Blue. Now Blue is in a temporary vivarium at the minute. So let's see if we can see from the top. You can see he's got a coconut hide, another hide, some mealworms that he hasn't eaten because he's gone off them because it's winter. He's cleaned up all his crickets. He is an eclipsed leopard gecko, so he's just a nice looking leopard gecko. He was blue when we bought him, hence the name. He's started to go orangey yellow colour now. He's quite a personality and I look forward to getting him in a, well, something the size of Henry's Viv over there. Now this is Cherim. Now I'm not going to let Cherim out because it is feeding day today, so she is definitely in feeding mode. Don't worry about that black thing, that's just a little probe there. She is a royal python, as you can tell. She is a 3-gene animal. She's a super pastel purple passion, which is a super pastel, a Mojave and a phantom. She's a wonderful girl. She's my second heaviest snake on this list. She is beautiful. Now moving over to the smaller rack. Here is a Kari. So Kari's just had a meal, so we don't want to disturb her too much, but I'll get a better shot of her. Hey girl. You see she's got a little bald patch. Now I'm not sure if that's a mirror patch or if that is actually a bald patch. She has just moved and I've only just got her like in the last couple of weeks. So that is better than when I got her, which is a good sign. She's just been fed a nice, lovely dubia roach. She's absolutely nailed it. She is quite the personality as well. She's quite calm, actually. As you can see, I opened that. No flicking hairs. She just doesn't really want to be interacted with, as most spiders don't. And then moving down to the hatchling rack. At the minute, there's only one, which is Bernard himself. There's a fair few shorts on the channel. He is due an upgrade into a 24.5 litre. But we're moving houses at the minute, as I've said in a few videos. So hopefully in the next few months, we'll have a house to move into. And I can upgrade his Viv, and he will be moving over to that rack over there. Now, this is Reggie. Reggie needs cleaning out. He's a little bit scruffy at the minute. He is a Russian dwarf hamster. I'm not going to bother him because he'll be in bed, but he is part of the reptile room as well. I've got a couple of empty vivariums here, set up for some future projects. I'll let you know what they are. Some live food, cork back, and then we'll go up to the top. So let's hope he's out. He's not, of course he's not. So that is a newbie. It looks like he's in shed actually from that, which is why he's not out. He is just a normal royal python, Poshet TSK Xanthic. His Viv is very fancy. I've just done this up. But if we move down, we've got Ophelia, who is hard to see, but she's in there. That is a GHI female, so she's actually my third heaviest snake on this list. And then if we move across, if we look into that back hide there, that is Pascal. So Pascal is my first leopard gecko. I'll take the light off him because he's angry at me right now. Yeah, he is what we think a super hypo looks like, possibly a tangerine, we're not sure. He's from a local breeder, and by local breeder I mean my dad. So we have no idea. In here is actually my breeding pair of ball pythons. So that is Eris, the big female, my heaviest snake. And then you can see just the back end of the pinstripe morph there. That is a pet. They are both het for pied, so hopefully they'll be getting some pied babies. They are actually locked at the minute, I believe. So I will leave them be. And then we're moving on to the final snake in the room. A big shout out to my hognose as well. He's not in here. but he is part of the reptile room. Oh, there's so much calcium on top of here. Let's see if we can get a good look at him. Oh, no. Hold on, bear with me while I open up the rub that he is in, that is filthy, as you can see. He's probably in food mode right now, so we'll not bother him too much, but this is Zippy. Now, Zippy is also hepatipied. He's on a rest now. Oh, wow, that water is covered in substrate. That needs changing. He's on a rest. He was in with Cherim, who we met earlier. But that didn't really work out very well. They didn't really pair up. So no confirmed locks or anything like that. And they were at it for quite a long time. Now, sorry. This is all in one take, as you can see. Now, unlike these two over here, these two were actually paired. He was in there for so long. I don't know if it's anything to do with the actual Viv being obviously a lot bigger, or if it's something to do with the fact that she might have been bred before I got her, because he's definitely up to size, and she was around 1,400 grams when I put her in. This is when I put them in, so this was last year. Yeah, we got nothing. No confirmed locks, no nothing. But yeah, that is the reptile room. There is also a hognose that used to be up here where Jaffa is. I just realised I've left the Viv open, whoopsies. Hi Jaffa. Oh, she's popped her head out to say hello. Hi Jaffa. So she's actually, another thing interesting about Jaffa is she's actually from a friend. She's from Owen, my friend, so shout out to him. He gave me to her, he gave her to me. Let's lock her Viv. Yeah, make sure it's secure. Cool. Yeah, she's just a beautiful snake. But yeah, like I said, I do have a hognose, but he is in the bedroom at the minute, and I don't want to disturb anyone while going there. So yeah, let's look at a couple of animals. Let's look at the rack over there, and yeah, that's my room so far. Hopefully I'll be getting some Viper Geckos when I move houses, along with maybe a couple new tarantulas, because I've got a couple of Vivs over here like I showed you. This one would be good for an arboreal species such as the Viper Geckos, or maybe a bigger spider. This would be good for a juvenile spider. Did have a Carian for a little bit, like a week, and I realised it was a little bit too small, and this can definitely be used within the big guy. Oh, it's stuck on my fern because it's like a tree trunk kind of thing. But yeah, that's the reptile room. I hope you enjoyed the video if you did get this far. I shall see you next time. Goodbye.